read my mind. Because you see my face. You can identify me, so no matter what else I do, I'm gonna have to kill you. Now, I'm sorry, Jane, but you're the only one who can identify me. Hey! Hey! Oh, come on! You're not going anywhere! Come here! Ah! Ah! God! Ah! Hey! Hey!
All right, I'll try again. Thanks. Hi.
Hi, I saw your car. What are you still doing here?
Well, I've been calling the airport every half hour, but it's still fogged in. There's no flights in or out.
Oh.
Come in, sir.
Thanks. How long is it going to be?
Well, you know, the guy said he thinks something will clear up within the hour, but that's what they told me an hour ago. It's driving me nuts.
Well, you're a nervous bridegroom.
Yeah, I take the next swarm of locusts at this point, you know. Do you have $200 in cash you could loan me? I forgot to cash a check.
I didn't bring my purse. I've got credit cards at my house.
That's cool. I can probably get it from Pearl at Johnny's if he's not too mad at me still.
Okay. Good luck, and give Eden my love when you see her.
I will, Julia, thanks.
The plants and I will miss you.
Speaking of plants, I got to take these along. You got any idea how I could pack them?
What are they?
Well, they're a wedding gift from Kelly to Eden.
Dead flowers?
Have sentimental value.
Oh.
Yeah.
Will you do me a favor and stop looking so nervous? I know that bridegrooms are supposed to be nervous, but you don't have to be. She's going to be waiting there for you. I know it.
I know it, too, but I had a dream here, and it, you know, the kind that makes you never want to go to sleep again.
If you're telling me that you think Eden is going to dump you at the altar, I'm going to smack you.
Yeah, I know. I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my mind. I guess it's just one of them bridegroom kind of things.
That's better. I should have such worries. You know, I give the two of you, what, 2 centuries?
Come here.
You're going to be okay.
Yes, this is the Capitol residence. What? I'm sorry, you're gonna I can't hear you. Yes, this is Sophia Capwell. Yes, I am the mother of Eden Capwell. Who's calling, please? What? No. Where? Oh, my God.
What? What happened?
Honey.
What?
It's Eden's plane. It's been lost in the mountains.
Well, where did Mr. Osmond want? Did he accuse us of goofing off?
We did it!
What did we do?
Not only do they love the campaign we've come up with, they want to launch the full cosmetic line on our idea.
You're kidding.
No! Aren't we wonderful, yes?
Aren't you mean?
No, listen, it is not only storyboards for this time. This is a real campaign for a real project, Jeffrey.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm very happy for you, Kelly.
For us!
No. You are the one who deserves all the credit on this.
What are you talking about? Your ideas were brilliant. Come on.
Oh, come on. I was just clowning around.
Yes, and it worked. And listen to this. Mr. Osmond wants to put me in full charge of the campaign, but I want you to help me. Will you assist me on this one?
Thank you, but no, I don't think so.
Why not? I helped you in the lab. It's only fair that you do this. Or what, are you too touchy to work with me?
No, it's not that. It's just, I'd like to come up with something of my own. Pride and craft and all that. As a matter of fact, I was just making a couple of notes here, see? So if you will excuse me, as your half of the meatball sandwich, the other half of the chow mein.
You won't even eat with me?
Business before pleasure.
What are you, Jeffrey?
No, I'm sure you'll do the best of jobs. A bang-up one, in fact.
Contact when I get up there. Spell that for me, please. Thank you. Yeah. You just keep me posted. Thank you.
Do they know anything?
The only information I have, darling, is the plane disappeared off the radar screen somewhere in the Wasatch Mountains near Bountiful Peak.
СиСи, does that mean they don't know if she's dead or alive?
Darling, all it means is they're going to send in a helicopter, you see, and they're going to look for the plane, and they're going to send some rangers in to look for any wreckage, and all we can do is think positively, can't we?
Yes, we're going to try.
Hey, girl, now I'm going to go up there myself as soon as the jet is fueled and the fog lifts from the airport.
Good, I'll go with you. We're going to need warm clothes, so I'll just go.
No, honey, no, you don't go with me.
What are you doing?
You don't go with me. You stay here because it's dangerous up there. I don't want you to go.
But that's no reason. That doesn't matter. I'm going with you.
Darling, just listen to me. Now, I don't want you to go. I want you to stay here in case the Rangers call you here, in case Eden calls you here.
Well, how can she call if she's crashed?
Baby, listen, just listen to me. We don't know what happened. We don't know how much water she had before the plane went down. I mean, it could have been a crash landing. She could have landed fine, just smooth. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, she'll get in touch with her. Maybe the radio's working. Maybe it's receiving or sending. Who knows? She'll call us. I know it. Just listen to me. Remember what I'm saying to you. We will not assume the worst. You hear me?
All right. No, you're right. So maybe that she's okay, and she just will be trying to get a hold of us.
You bet. That's what it's going to be. You bet. And I'm going to make sure everything's fine, and I'll let you know anything as soon as we hear anything. All right?
I don't like to think about you flying around
I'm
there,
fine.
honey.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm just going to get to my coat.
Why? Why was she piloting that thing herself? She told me she was going to hire a pilot because she didn't know the terrain. Honey, this is just awful. And particularly with Eden and Cruz. Cruz. Oh, dear God.
We have to tell him. If we can still catch him.
He said he was leaving sometime this morning.
Service. Somebody's still at the airport. Let me try there.
СиСи, we have to reach him. We have to reach him and tell him before somebody else does.
Michael Ball and Brampton. What are they? I'm
The
sorry.
name is top
Yeah,
secret.
right. Man, I really appreciate it.
Oh, always glad to oblige you. You know, I mean, we had a little extra cash on hand because I didn't get to the bank, so it's yours.
Okay.
I mean, we can't have the groom going off to his honeymoon broke, huh?
No.
Not that I expect you'll be out shopping too much. Not that I expect you'll be out too much at all for a couple of weeks or so.
Pearl, don't talk like that. It embarrasses me, and you know it.
So, you are about to embark on the great adventure.
As soon as the fog lifts.
Well, the real fog doesn't begin to settle in until after the marriage.
Don't start with the bachelor jokes. They're beneath you.
Are you still sore with me? Come
I
on.
can't afford to be sore at the guy who cashes my checks.
All right. Listen, I want to really thank you a lot for chewing me and Jane out because we were out of line. That was a dumb plan.
That was a dangerous plan.
I came to that own conclusion myself. And let me tell you something else. Jane tried to go back on it. And I told her there was nothing doing.
You actually listened to me? Are you feeling all right?
I believe you have a plane to catch. Am I right? So why don't you give your missus my love when she gets to be the missus?
Well, good.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. I'll see you.
God bless.
Jane, what's wrong? Baby, what's wrong?
I saw him. I know who he is.
Sit down. Sit down. Ooh, what's going on?
I was at your place and he was like hiding in the closet. And right after you guys left, he came out and he tried to kill me.
Jane, who? Who are you talking about?
The rapist, Ken, our bartender who works here.
This guy Ken right here? Oh, I had a feeling about that guy all this time.
Did you call the police?
I was too afraid to stop. I don't think he was following me. I squirted some nitro fluid in his face. And for all I know, he's still back at your place.
Okay, listen, you stay here and don't let her out of your...
Wait a minute, where are you going?
Get that. Careful.
Your attention, please, for a special news release. An as yet unconfirmed report has reached us that a private plane piloted by Eden Capwell, daughter of tycoon СиСи Capwell, has been lost in the remote mountains of north-central Utah. A search unit is reportedly on its way to where the plane is believed to have gone down. It is not known if there were any other passengers or whether there are any survivors. We will broadcast further announcements as they are received.
Hi. What's the matter? What, does Dr. Nicholas let you listen to the radio?
Oh, no, he hasn't said anything about it one way or the other.
You know, Jeffrey, I keep telling you to lighten up. I know this, but maybe you should meditate or do some deep breathing exercises, something, you know? Anyway, I brought some sketches that I made for the new cosmetic line. I thought you might want to see them.
Sure.
What are those?
Those?
Yes, those.
Oh, it's just an idea. I'm working for, you know, a contest.
Chorus girl look-alike?
No, customers match their lipstick to the color on the cutout. And they win a free trip to, I don't know, the mountains. I mean,
what mountains?
I said I haven't finished working it all out yet.
So, I see, you know, what is wrong with you? What, are you on your rampage again?
Nothing is wrong. Why do you always assume something's wrong?
Why do you always jump down my throat every time I open my mouth?
I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Jeffrey, what's the matter? Tell me.
I don't know how to say this.
Just say it. I mean, I'm here. You can tell me. Maybe I can help you
Eden.
possibly. What do you mean? What about Eden?
I just heard it on the radio. They said a plane went down.
Going down where?
In Utah, the mountains. They didn't give an exact location, but they said it wasn't even confirmed yet, but there was a news bulletin. Kelly! Kelly!
What are you doing here? The police are on their way, okay? I don't understand this. This place is clean as spick and span, but Jane, you said you were just in a big fight here. What?
There was. The place was a mess. He threw
because it was smart of him to clean it up. It's okay. It's okay. It just means he wants to make it your word against his, that's all.
What, are you saying that there has to be an apartment full of broken furniture before he can be charged with attempted murder?
No, I'm just saying it's going to be harder to pin it on him, that's all. I mean, it'd be nice if we could walk in here and see some indication of forced entry, some sign of a struggle, but...
I cannot believe that.
Well, look, we're gonna, Jane, we're gonna bring the guy in, okay? Now, you said you took off his mask, right?
That's right, I had a stocking.
So where is it? What'd you do with it?
I don't know, I dropped it. The guy was trying to kill me. It wasn't the foremost thing on my mind, Cruz.
I understand.
Easy, look at over here. Nobody is doubting your word, all right? But Cruz, he's right. We need proof before we can nab this guy. Now, I'm gonna check around the back. I'll be right back.
Let's find that stocking. Find it. You know, was it under the bed?
No.
Not
Do you have any luck?
Nothing.
I can't believe this.
What chances are he took it away? He took it away.
What's going on? I got the message.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
He came, but he has left.
Are you talking Ken, the bartender? Are you sure?
I saw him.
Our immediate problem is there is no indication that anything went on here. In fact, the place has probably never been so neat. I'm having to get forensics in and try to get a print. Maybe we could find some hair or a piece of fiber from some clothes, you know.
Well, that's worth a try.
Yeah. I shouldn't have run away. I should have just gone out in the street and flagged someone down to get the police.
Listen to me. What you should have done was get away, and that's what you did. So you did fine. Cruz, go home. I heard on the radio that the airport is permitting takeoffs.
Well, Julia, I think I should stop by the station and file a report at least.
No, I will take care of it. I'll make sure that the reports are filed, and I'll make sure that this creep is in custody by the time you get back with Eden. Okay?
Listen, I'm really glad you're all right.
It's all right. Go. I will take care of it.
Pearl, you take care of her. Yeah, I'm going. Thank you.
What do you mean the plane is lost?
Bruce can see it. When you reach him, tell him to call this number, please.
They don't know what happened, okay? Now, we have to think that she's probably all right. Until we hear the contrary, we have to believe that.
Well,
I left word. He's not there now, but I left word to call you when he gets here.
And I'll tell him when he calls whatever I can tell him.
Okay, I gotta go to work. This is...
You got a what?
One of the mayor's sick. We almost lost her. I gotta go see if she's okay.
What the hell are you talking about? The mayor's sick. Can't touch a damn horse. Your sister's up in a plane. She crashed in a plane. She may be wandering around the ice and the snow. You went on a damn horse.
Don't say that, Dad. Dad.
I'm still.
That's it.
Well, how does it look?
I'm sorry, Miss Wainwright. I know you don't want to hear this, but the place is as clean as a whistle. I mean, I went through every square inch.
Do you mean to tell me that you can't find anything in this room that isn't the least bit unusual?
No. No evidence of an assault, breaking and entering, or illegal intrusion.
Well, evidence or not, there was a man in here who tried to kill me. Now, he got in somehow, and I did not invite him.
It's all right.
Did you check the closet? Maybe the clothes were shoved around or something.
Yes, I noticed that, but that could have happened at any time. Look, I don't doubt your word. I am simply saying that for legal purposes, there isn't anything to back up your story.
Well, so what does that mean? You're just gonna let this guy run loose? Is that it?
No, sir.
Well, I gave you his address. Why don't you go over to his house and arrest him?
Because in order to do that, Miss Wilson will have to come down to the station. And we'll swear out a warrant for his arrest.
He's right. They can't take action otherwise.
By the time I'm done with the paperwork, then he's going to be in the next county.
Come on, I'll take you down to headquarters. Okay.
Everyone is so skeptical. Are the police going to believe me, or are they going to think I'm some kind of crackpot?
No, no, you're too young to be a crackpot. Come on.
They're going to believe you. You have my guarantee on that. Let's go.
Hey, Kelly. What's wrong, baby?
Oh, Cruz.
Baby? Oh, come on. It's okay. It's okay. Baby? Don't cry. What's wrong? What happened? What? Don't talk to me. Talk to me.
It's Eden.
What do you mean it's Eden? What happened to Eden? What happened to Eden? Talk to me.
I don't know for sure. But they said that her plane crashed.
Where did her plane crash?
I don't know, somewhere up in the mountains in Utah. They don't know where.
Where did you hear this?
On a news bulletin today.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That couldn't have happened. That didn't happen.
No, Cruz, they called Daddy. They found her name and her license on the pilot, you know?
No, Eden wasn't flying the plane. She'd hired a pilot who knew the area well.
I don't know what happened. They said she was alone.
Well, there you go. If she was alone, then she was flying the plane. Eden is so great. If she had engine trouble, she would have. I didn't hear anything about this on my radio. What did they say exactly? What exactly did they say about her?
Nothing. I don't know. They didn't say. They didn't know where she was alive. They didn't know where she was.
Of course she's
alive.
alive.
Anything.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, but she's alive. Don't get yourself crazy about this. They'll look for her. Hell, I'll go there myself. I'll find her.
Wait a minute. Daddy chartered the jet. He wants you to go up with him to Utah.
Uh-huh. Well, that's a good idea. Are you gonna come?
Yep.
Baby, don't fall apart.
I can't help it.
Please.
Even if she crash landed, it's freezing cold up there. What are we gonna do before she gets help? I'm scared for her.
Kelly, you don't have to be scared. She's alive and she's gonna be okay. Come on. For God's sake, we're gonna get married.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going?
Ken, what are you doing here? I thought you had the day off.
Nah, you got your days mixed up. I'm supposed to be here at 4.
No, it said on the schedule.
Nah, hey, look, you know Pearl. He can't keep us straight.
Oh, shoot. I came all the way down here hoping I was going to make some extra bucks.
Hey, look, I tell you what, you want to work for me tomorrow? I mean, every time I went off, he schedules me on.
Hey, it's a deal.
I mean, look, there's nobody here.
Oh, I know that's right. It's been like a graveyard ever since I got here. Well, she's all yours.
Don't worry, there's no way he came back in here. So, well, wait a minute. Who is minding the store here? Kevin? Hey, take a seat. I'll get you a soda.
Are you sure that you don't want to spend the night with me tonight?
They'll be fine. It seems like I wasted my time reporting it to the police. They didn't seem to take me very seriously at all.
No, I'm not so sure about that.
Look, they handle things like this every day. They get to a point where they take it in stride, but that doesn't mean that they don't take it seriously. You got the warrant issued for Ken's arrest, and that's what counts.
I hope it counts. I have this feeling they're just going to file it away in a drawer. Maybe they're just going to call him up and tell him he's under arrest.
They aren't going to do that. They're going to pick him up, and we're going to get Brick cleared and out of jail.
Except I don't have any proof that it even happened. Probably get a really smart lawyer and get off without any trouble.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they did pick him up, it'll be announced on the radio. I'll go turn it on right now, see what I can get.
It's been a tough day for you, hasn't it?
I don't see how you have any patience with life. Everything takes so long.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it?
We temporarily disrupt this
Here we go.
Here is a special news item. A search is now underway for the missing Santa-Barbara heiress whose plane reportedly disappeared in the Utah mountains earlier today. But so far, no sign of wreckage has been sighted. It has been established that Eden Capwell was the pilot and sole occupant of the plane at the time it is presumed to have crashed. Stay tuned for further developments.
Yeah, you know, there is absolutely no reason to feel crazy about this.
That's what СиСi's been saying ever since we heard, and I want to believe him.
We're going to, Mama.
I figure she either got out of the plane before it went down or she walked away from it afterwards. I can't tell you how many flight accidents I have personal knowledge of where people walk away without a scratch.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just that if we could just hear.
Yeah.
The people at the airport would only confirm that the plane went off the radar screen. They said since they didn't have radio contact, it suggests a crash, but it doesn't mean it's a crash. The plane could have lost power, could have gone down on its own power, just crash landed into the snow.
That's right, and she probably could have landed it anyway.
She's a damn good pilot, I told her myself. She's good.
Okay, I'm gonna come with you and Cruz. I just want to help find her.
I'd rather you stay here with Kelly and your mother.
Daddy, why don't you let all of us go? I'd like to be there.
Kelly, it's very dangerous. Ask Cruz.
Yeah, you know, we're going to be taking a helicopter into the back country, the room for a couple of passengers only. You'll be sticking around a hotel room waiting for word, the same thing you'd be doing here. I don't see the point.
But Cruz, we'd be close by when you did find her.
No, Kelly. And I know what's best.
Besides, really, I can guarantee she's all right.
How? How can you guarantee that?
Because I would know if she wasn't.
Don't you think that's wishful thinking?
No, I don't.
Let it go, Ted.
Nobody had to tell me there was something wrong with that plane. I knew before the call even came.
He did. He knew something was wrong.
Eden is always with me, no matter where she is. And if she wasn't with me anymore, I would know. She's alive, and we'll find her.
I feel like I'm responsible in some way, somehow.
You?
Yeah, me. I mean, maybe if I hadn't involved Cruz in this rapist thing from the beginning, then he would have been on an earlier flight out, and then Eden would have been on a different plane, and...
Well, it wasn't your fault. It was the fog, you remember? He wanted to leave, but he couldn't.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the fog.
I just hope she's okay. How long can you last in the snow anyway?
Well, I don't know. It depends on what kind of gear she's got and everything. I don't even want to guess about that. Poor Kelly.
The whole
Poor
family.
Kelly. Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing, Mr. C. If he has to change the face of Utah to find his own daughter, he will do so, you know? Well, it's been a great day all the way around, hasn't it? You want to go home, maybe? No?
No.
Well, don't worry. You stay here with me. You're going to be safe. I'm not going to let anybody hurt you. You understand that?
I just wish that we'd hear they'd pick Ken up.
Yeah. I'll call Kevin at home, you know? Maybe he knows something about that. He was supposed to be here at 4, and this thing is totally empty.
Cash drawer?
Yeah, nothing but loose change up. Ken.
Oh, my God. Okay. As long as he's loose around here, I am his main target.
Jeffrey. I didn't know where else to go.
You've heard something from Eden?
No.
Sit down.
No,
Look exhausted.
I don't
Come on.
want to.
How's your family taking this?
Mama's just as upset. She acts like she's not. We can't find Mason, Ted. You won't believe it. Of course, Cruz is the optimist here.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, since you don't actually know what's happened to her yet, right?
I begged Daddy to let me go with them.
With whom?
He and Cruz took the jet up to Utah to look for her, and they won't let anybody else go with her. I mean, Jeffrey, you don't know what... She's my sister.
You know, when my mother disappeared and left that terrible note, I thought I was going to go out of my mind. I don't think I've ever got rid of that feeling of grief I felt then.
I guess I never realized what you went through and all that.
It's the not knowing that keeps you suspended. That's the real hell. You're gonna be okay, Kelly. So is Eden. It's all right. It's gonna be all right.
Are you sure you need to pack all that?
I just want to be ready, that's all.
You're amazing, you know that?
Oh, talk to me about amazing once I get her back here.
Is there anything that you need me to do? I called Victoria, and she doesn't know where Mason is.
Well, you can look out for Sophia. It's going to be hard on Kelly and her and the people who have to stay behind.
Okay, I'll go to her house, and I'll do what I can.
All right, well, that's it. I guess I'm ready.
Please look at me. I know that you're going to bring Eden back home with you. I know that.
Yeah, of course I am.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm going to be waiting for you, and I'm going to be praying. Okay?
Thank you. Don't be scared, baby. I'm coming to get you. Just next week, we're gonna be married.
What kind of ceremony do you think we're gonna have up in the mountains?
I know exactly what I'm gonna say to you.
Tell me now.
You want me to spoil it?
Just tell me part of it.
I want to have your words with me so I can look forward to something.
Okay. I'll tell you this part from the Bible. Entreat me not to leave thee, nor to return from following after thee. For whither thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God. Whither thou diest, will I die, and there will I be buried. The Lord do so unto me, and more also.
If aught but death part thee and me.
Where there is love,
There is no death.
And no matter how hard I try not to, I keep thinking the worst things. I keep thinking that what if she's lying there hurt and she can't cry out for help? Or what if they don't find the crash at all? Or what if she's lying in the snow unprotected and she can't help herself?
Sophia, don't do this to yourself.
Well, I know. I shouldn't. You know, I think sometimes it just helps to get it out. I can't say this, Julie, in front of Cruz or СиСи, and they're thinking that everything is going to be all right. See, I'm really not a pessimistic person, and I shouldn't be thinking this, but I've lost one child, and the idea of losing. Parents are the ones that are supposed to be the first to go. That's the natural order of things. It's unthinkable that a child...
I know how much you're hurting. I do, and I know how much you love Eden. I know how much I love my baby, and it's not even born yet. I understand.
Thank you. It's just that Eden and I were cheated of so many years together when I wasn't here, and nothing can bring those years back.
You have got to believe that you have a whole lot of years ahead of you.
Yes. Oh, if only that's going to be true. I'd give anything for that.
Hey.
I was worried about you.
I'm sorry. I got here as quick as I could. So, we all set?
Hey, fueling the jet. I called the sheriff at Davis County where the plane went down.
Any luck?
No. Their search hasn't found the wreckage. They've checked all over, came out with nothing.
Well, don't worry. We'll find her.
Are you really that sure?
Yeah, I am. I can't explain it, but I am. Guess you're just gonna have to take my word for it.
We'll find out, won't we? Come on.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I'm coming.
Kelly.
Daddy, don't argue with me. I'm coming.
I thought this whole thing was settled at the house. I want you to stay with your mother.
Daddy, if you don't take me with you, I'll get the next commercial flight to Utah.
You will not disobey me in this. I need you here, and your mother needs you here.
I am not a child.
Please, darling, we're wasting a whole lot of time.
I thought
Just
we
do
already
it.
worked this out at the house.
I don't care what either one of you said. I don't care what you say right now. You don't own her. She is my flesh and blood. If something happens to her, what am I going to feel like?
Kelly! If you want to come along, you're not going to talk like that. There's not going to be any tears. There's not going to be any hysterics. We are going there to find her, then we're going to bring her back. And nobody is welcome to come along who thinks anything else.
Almost home.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Tomorrow morning on Today, how Soviet military stacks up against ours.
I'm Jane Foley, also Gloria Vanderbilt, Arthur Miller, and more with David Boyd.
Tomorrow morning on Today.
And tomorrow night, catch the courtroom drama everyone's talking about on Matlock, starring Andy Griffith. Then Nell Carter's turning on the comedy and Gimme a Break, followed by the Tortellis on their new night. What is Nick doing to improve his marriage? You'll laugh out loud with the Tortellis.